okay, and come back again, and this is the part 4, and this part 4 we create how to create component in Vue.js with the CLI. Okay, so in the Vue.js, and we back to our page, and we has know already. Okay, I think you know already is with the component directory. Why we create the component or file in the component? Because you know already, and this is the we store the HTML tag to display the user, that user to call or an user to click another action, and then display component to the user. Okay, that we use the shortcut key from the create HTML. So JavaScript, when we create the component, mean that we want to create the user interface with the HTML to display to the browser. Okay, and we have already with the hello world, so we want to create data to display the hello world. So for example, I create component one more, when we create, and I create a component. Okay, refer to our grass course. I create to do, so you can follow me with the step by step with the to do's. Okay, so we create to do dot view extension. So in the Vue.js, when we create the component, you must create the template here. So we do the deal. Okay, I use the 8 ones. Yes. Sorry, my typing. Okay. One, I use the to do list. Okay, so when we create the to do list, we add the script below. So I add the script text. Okay, and the script text we add response default, and I sometimes the beginner or why we create the export default, but sometimes we can create it like this. For example, okay, I create the name. Okay, and the name. Now refer to the name. Component name. Okay, we create with a component name to do, so I add to do. Okay, we add the to do's. We add to do and component. Okay. Okay, and this is a component that we want to call component in component. Okay, and data I add like this. So in the data we had a return function. Okay, so we has the function here. Okay, yes, and the return function. Okay, sorry. Okay, I am sorry. What? When we create a function, we cannot do the colon. Okay, and I use the return. Okay, and dot data here. Okay, we should and okay, I create my typing. Okay, and mount it and create it you can find how to use the mounted and created. So in this stateName we refer to the I show you already, and the component we call the component in the component, and data refer to the directive to the element data to display with the keys, and the mounted mean that the document object will ready, and then the mounted function mount data as to the element HTML rendering already, and the created refer to the API to get the data from the server side. Yes. And method function, and method function we create any function that you can create or you can customize by yourself. Yes. And action and filter. Okay, I filter, I show you already. Okay, and filter and compute. Okay, and compute, you can call it like this. But if you want to how to call this component to display in the app here, so right now I want to change the hello world. Okay, we hello world string here, so I replace. Okay, I replace here. So we replace data. Right now I want to import to-dos. Okay, I import to-do from the component to-dos. Okay, so we reference to-do. So mean that when I create already, and to-do is defined but never used, so we use the to-do. I call here. Okay, we refresh. Mean that the to-do we add the component register already, but we don't use yet. So if we want to console, okay, I want to console to do, you can see anything from the consoles. Okay, and to do component not register, so I press here. Okay, in the data, so okay, so I move the dot here. Yeah. And this is the JavaScript operator I want to show you on the next time. Okay. And so when we display the to do, we had and display, okay, and display the function name and the name, component and data, mounted the filter, compute, render, and start the render refer to the function compound. Okay, so right now we create and display into the our app, okay, into the our app parent component. So we choose the to do, so I call the to do. Okay, we call it like this. Okay, and to do list, or we can use the for and the short syntax or text syntax, or we can use the full text syntax like this with the okay. When we create already, mean that we use the markup HTML to call the text like the HTML text. One more, if we cannot use the with the uppercase with the first letter, if we change to the lowercase r, okay, I choose lowercase r. Okay, mean that the same, okay, the same. But if we hosting on the publish, or we deploy into the production into the server side, mean that sometimes we use like this error, or we can noun the HTML text here. Okay, so we must use, if we use the lowercase, you must call with lowercase. If you use the uppercase, you use the uppercase. So one more, I to use the like, if you use it like this, we can call the to do. Okay, this is the right, so we can deploy into the server side. Consider as correctly with the keywords. Okay. For example, to do, and we change to the T. Okay, I use the tools and I use the two here. When I call, mean that no displays. Okay. Choose no display, and this is the display here. Okay, and this is the same, but we call with the key value pair, and to refer to the keys, and to do refer to the one as a value that I import from the component to do dot use. Okay, I want to back. I use the short function here. Okay, right now we want to call the component, okay, into the chart. So I create one more. We create to do item. Okay, I create to do item dot use. So we had so right now I want to call the, okay, I copy here, copy, go to the to-dos, so I spot the name here, to-do items. So we display the item here. For example, I add the please. So I add the input tab. We do the checkbox, and okay, we add button test, and we use the button here. Okay, you see. Okay, so right now we want to call the char to display in the char parent component. Okay, and you know already, and this is the app.view we consider as the main the component, and when we create or we call the to do component, mean that we call the char component, but as when to do dot to do component we call the to do item component, mean that the to do here we consider as the to do char parent, and we call the char component the to do item. So we import to display list here. For example, we export. Okay, we import the to do item from, okay, so use the and component slash, and I call the component. Right now we call the component name here. So and to do item here. Okay, so we refresh, and to do is defined but name use. So we add the to do item to the component here. Okay, I add the to do. Okay, very fast. Okay, and can notice module not fine. Okay, sorry, we just like this. Okay everyone, sorry, and to do item we had a tag. Okay, and this is the right syntax. Okay, when we has or when we create already to display into the to do parent child, so we add the data here. So I add the to do data in the case we add here. So we cannot use the with the space and with the mid-tab. So we and this is my code. Okay, right now we create the to-dos. Okay, I create the to-do and to-do array. So we display with the to-do. I create the ID once and title. Yes, title. I add the to-do one. So complete files. Okay, I copy. So we add number 2 through. So I add 1. We add 3. So I use with the file. Okay. Okay, and right now we want to call the data here to display into the chart. Okay, I show you already with the part 3 how to bind data into the chart component. Okay, right now we want to bind data into the to-do item chart component. So right now we we add the blob in the to-do item chart. Okay, so I add, we use the blobs. So we use with the string. Okay, so we call with the string not. Okay, so we add the string and to do. Okay, and to do. So we add to do here. When I add already, we go back to the to do, we use parent again, and right now we want to look here. Okay, we want to call the data. Okay, use the to do, and right now I want to call the data to do here, so I copy. Okay, when we create already, so we go to the to-do item component again, and right now we call the date, we call the to-do. Okay, to-do item. So I dot and title when I refresh. Okay, and we show the to-do one. To-do one. Okay, one more if we use the like this. Okay, and this is the same, but we use the to do and to do. To do is not defined. Okay. Okay, we can. Okay, we cannot use the like this in the blob. Okay, we use the with the array. And to do here. So and this is the correct to call the data. Create data. So if we call the and this is the to do object array. Okay, and this is the to do object array. But before I show you the already is with the object data type, sometimes I want to call it like this. For example, if we want to use and we add the to do's. Okay, and add to do, we use add the object to do here, so we can call it like this again. Okay, write the syntax and we use with the call with the like this. But every change to the string, the views show error in the console browser. Okay. When I press, and this is the block type check file for block to do expected string with the value object. Got object. Okay, you must import the object type here. Okay. How to check this key if this is the type object? So I call the vuex. For example, I use the mounted. Okay, mounted. So right now we use the type of this dot to do. Okay, and to do. So we console to, or we add alert to show the data. So I and call and this is the type object name. Yes. So not the string. Every change to with the string. Okay, I forget, and the object must types object, because the to do this is the object. Okay, so we protect it from the error. We must with the object types. Okay, one more, if we want to call the full data into display as with the object array object, and this is the array object, and in the array we has the 3 integers. So the first integer in array we call that the object data. Okay, so right now we want to change with the array to the display data here. For example, I call the all to do. We can call the all to do. So we add the object here. Okay, object. So we call the data to full with the object. Okay, with the all to do, and right now we bind with the to do. Okay, we bind as with the object here. So okay, to do. So when I refresh again, okay, no error to display to the console. Okay, object. So I refresh, and this is the object array object. So we type the string here to the array to protect it from the error data types. Okay, and display here. So I use the console. Okay, so we call that this is the object. So I add the all to do when I very fast, and this is the object array. Okay, and this object but consider object array. Okay, right now we may insert the to do. So everyone, and this part 4 I want to finish, and I think that you clearly how to use data types and bind data object as to display in the char component as from the char parent component. Okay, if you like my teaching, please subscribe and comment on my video. Okay, everyone, good luck, say goodbye.